Hey guys, Nacho here. Today we're going to be talking about Blight, the Poison Cloud. So getting right into his kit, let's look at it. His A1, he attacks all enemies. He places 3 5% poison debuffs for 2 turns. Also has a 75% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. And then when you decapitate him, he inflicts damage to all heads under HP burn debuffs whenever this head's decapitated. And then his A2 attacks all enemies, places a 5% poison debuff for 3 turns, instantly deals damage from all poison debuffs. So all those extra poisons he threw out with his A1, he's going to activate them all with the A2. So block debuffs, super important here. Block buffs for this poison cloud on the A3. And this head becomes real easy. And his A3 places a poison cloud buff on all heads for 2 turns, and it can't be removed or transferred. There's a few champions that place burn through the poison cloud that don't read like they should whatsoever. One of them being Elder Scarg, who's also super good as a mischief tank, and you only need accuracy and resistance on him to do a lot of damage. He brings quite a few good debuffs, and he puts an AoE burn out there. So super strong champion for the Blight head. And then we have Temisia, who is the only other champion I know that can place a burn through the poison cloud. Actually Mordecai can as well, because he places it, if I'm not mistaken. But she can also, I think she's the best burner in the game for Hydra, because of the way that she can put it through the cloud, and she just absolutely smacks. This A1 smacks, the A3 smacks, the A2 does decrease speed with the burns. So she's zooming on the burning end. Other than that, you're going to want to start bringing in block buffs. So champions like UUGO are great with the A2. He also strips a lot of the buffs for you, brings you decreased accuracy on the enemy. UUGO is the classic. She is what almost every single person is going to pick to counter this head. The defense down with the block buffs, when you try to separate those abilities, it's very difficult because there aren't very many champions that do block buffs plus anything else useful. We have UUGO and Galek, basically. Other than that, you just don't run block buffs. You run strips and you run a lot of burns so that the poison cloud isn't a problem. But other than that, you're running UUGO. UUGO, 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 UUGO. And if I have to say it again, you're running UUGO. She is one of the strongest Hydra champions in the entire game. And if you haven't gathered that by now, go level in UUGO.